My dear Bagginses and Buffins.
Welcome back, everyone. I've got some shocking, some surprising news to relay to you. Elijah Wood still hasn't finished reading the Lord of the Rings books.
Presumably, he's seen the movies, though.
Yes, you'd think so. Although I have heard that some actors don't enjoy watching themselves on screen, so who knows? Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he has no idea what they're about. No, I think Elijah does have a pretty good idea about what's going on in the films. And as I've said before in this channel, I'm primarily coming at this from the film's perspective. I want the films to make sense to an audience, because that is, I think, the largest amount of people who know what Lord of the Rings are. I think they know it through the films. And there are, I've read the books. I love the books, but I do want the films to be able to stand on their own and not need to go back and read the books to understand what's going on. And so I'm not a book only type person. I think the films need to stand on their own and to be able to be enjoyed on their own.
Yep.
However, I will say it's kind of weird that he hasn't finished it. It implies that he's started it, and so yeah, he has started the books, but he does find them quite dense and very very challenging read. So he's kind of still not he's still not gotten it in him to sit down and crunch it out. I don't know. I'm not too upset by this. I mean, he's got his own stuff going on, and like, he was in the movies. He doesn't need to read the books, although some characters find the books helpful to.
Maybe he gets PTSD, like it's flashbacks from.
But could be, yeah.
When he reads it, he gets flashbacks of all that walking he had to do.
Yeah, he reads a page, is like, oh no, I know what's coming. More walking. I think also, like, some people, like, kind of going what you're saying. I know the joke about walking, but like, he did live it, right? So he was in it, and it might just be, not interesting to him because he felt like he was already there. Obviously, there are differences, but he doesn't feel like he's gaining anything new now that he's been a part of it, and because he didn't read it first to get a better understanding of his character, reading it now is more just kind of fan service, or just kind of to see the differences, and maybe he's just not interested in that, which it sounds like that's the case, because he does say that it's a challenging read, and if he really, really cared about it, he would kind of get through it. But I think it's just not, it doesn't do anything for him, because he was a part of it for 3 years of his life, basically. Like, it was crazy. So I'm not too bothered by this. I know some people might be like, just shocked and outraged or whatnot, but I think it's fine. I know, he knows what's going on in the movies, and that's kind of all I am looking for these actors. And that's, sometimes you get actors who don't even know what the heck the movies are about. I think I've seen some interviews with Elijah. He seems to understand the movies. If not, he might not understand the references to the books or any of the backstory, but he didn't need it to play his part, and I think he did a great job, just as well as anyone else on that cast. And so maybe we would have gotten a different and maybe not as good Frodo Baggins had he read the books, because the books have a different tone for a lot of the characters, and especially the Hobbit characters. I guess Sam is the closest to the book counterpart, I think, but there's just a different style and tone with those characters. They're not. They're nowhere close to the level of normal, almost human-like qualities that they appear to have in the books. Here, they really play up the silliness of Merry and Pippin. They kind of play up at first the naive whimsicalness of Sam, and Frodo sort of wanting to go on this journey. He's kind of acting like a little kid, and so they're hobbits. I think it's easier for a movie audience to kind of insert those character traits onto these shorter characters. But in the books, if you didn't know they were hobbits, they come across as just regular people. So, yeah, I think we would have gotten a different play from Elijah there if he had read the books. So I'm almost kind of glad he didn't finish them before he undertook the role.
Yeah, you don't know. It worked out fine.
Yeah. All right, that's it for this one. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you guys care if he has read the books? Maybe he needs like a book on audio tape or something. Maybe that would help him. Let us know what your thoughts are. And if you need all the cast members in the upcoming Amazon show to have read all the books and backstories.
I regret to announce this is the end. I bid you all a very fond farewell.